Well, I feel like Jack Nicholson in The Shining with this crazy light right in my eyes and the shadows behind me. What's up? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. I'm at this media breakfast event thing with T-Mobile and Google talking about the new myTouch 3G. I have a separate video demoing the new Sherpa app for myTouch, which is actually really cool. It's a Android location-based app that'll be, I get my camera set up here with the tripod and everything, that'll be available on myTouch and on the G1. But here I've got some time with the myTouch 3G itself, my first chance to check it out. Available in white, black, and there's a Merlot version floating around. We'll see if we can get that on camera. The Sherpa demo was on the Merlot version, so you can check it out. $199 launch price. In some ways it's like a G1 without a keyboard, but it's thin, it feels good in the hand, lots of customization options, including these back panels that you can get, these back panel shell things you can get with pre-made designs and different colors, I think, or you can upload your own designs through, I believe it's called Skin It, we'll get that information for sure, so you can get your own design happening on the background. You can see a couple different ones here, and here's the Merlot phone, we'll show you this one as well. Different design on the back there. In the panel discussion that they just had, they made it pretty clear that T-Mobile's kind of going after the mainstream market here, people who aren't necessarily used to a smartphone. It's almost like the myTouch is like a supercharged feature phone, in that it's not, they're trying to position it as being kind of like for the user, in addition to the Android enthusiast, the user who maybe hasn't used a mobile web-enabled phone before, hasn't experienced all the smartphone stuff, is hearing so much about smartphones and all the things they can do, wants to check it out, and so they're trying to make this very customizable, both the software and the hardware, and very featureful and user-friendly, and it kind of remains to be seen. But anyway, here's the new phone. It is quite thin. It's got thinner rather than the G1 for sure. It feels much lighter in the hand, less bulky than the G1. A little comparison. Here's an iPhone, and you can see it's a little bit thicker than the iPhone, but sort of comparable. Screen size. You can see kind of the comparison right there. Anyway, enough with the competitor. And on the G1, on the myTouch 3G rather, you've got this new Sherpa app, which you can check out the other video to see it in depth, because Autumn from Geodelic did a much better demo than I could. This is my first time playing with it. But it's a very cool location-based app that, it's neat because it integrates with other web services to get you reviews of different places where you want to check out, whether it's places to eat or get a drink, or other services and so forth. But it grabs reviews from around the web, and it's got these categories up top, so you can check out, I'm on vacation or I'm getting around, and I don't know if this phone is live actually. Is it? We'll see. Yeah, so right now it's looking at New York City, not San Francisco, but you can just kind of get a glimpse of it. And otherwise there's some new new apps being released and all that kind of stuff. But the main story here is it's kind of like an HTC Magic rebadged for T-Mobile, the Sherpa app, and then all these customizable back panels and accessories, cases, earbuds, pouches, all this stuff they're launching. So we'll have full coverage of all the stuff coming out. Again, $199 on contract. On the one hand, would have liked to seen it priced a little bit lower. On the other hand, the upfront price you pay is just a drop in the bucket because you're committing to a 2-year contract with that monthly voice and data service. So really, the difference between $199 and $149 or $129 or $99 up front, more psychological than anything else, I think. But there you go. One question I did have from a reader, and I'm going to check this out right now, had to do with the keyboard. So let's go into the keyboard here, the virtual keyboard, and we'll see if we can load up the IM app. Actually, I don't want to chat. I just want to do messaging. All right, so here's your virtual keyboard, and this is the portrait mode. Obviously, let's go to landscape. And so here's your landscape keyboard mode. And one thing I do like about the Android system as opposed to something like the iPhone is that when you're typing on the virtual keyboard, you get your autocomplete options here. So on an iPhone keyboard, you have that one option you can choose or not choose. On Android, you've got this whole list, and you can easily kind of go through. And if you want to add something,
let's center the phone.
And there you go. Now it's added to the dictionary. And so this is a little bit different. HTC's got their own custom keyboard going. This isn't that, but this is, had some questions from readers about the virtual keyboard here on the Android 1.5 running on the myTouch. So there you go. And another question I was asked was about the browser, and the browser working in widescreen mode. So let's check that out. So somebody was searching for something here. And now let's go widescreen. And there you go, widescreen browsing, no problem. All right, it's a first look hands-on at the T-Mobile myTouch 3G. Again, just launched this week, $199 on contract, available in 3 colors. Here's 2 of them with all these crazy customizable options in the background. We'll give you a little look at the T-Mobile promotional billboard here so you can get an idea of how they're marketing this thing.
Probably less than 2 years. You look at your phone.
Oh, look at that happy group. It's like Benetton 2009, all those happy smartphone users. From San Francisco, I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. Much more on the myTouch 3G and all the new phones this summer on PhoneDog.com.